Greetings everybody, Okami of Games Online, and this title screen might look a bit different to you. That's because this is the Game Boy Advance version of Donkey Kong Country 2. Welcome to the first bonus episode of Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest, or as it's called here, just Donkey Kong Country 2. These bonus episodes, as I've said before, I'm pretty sure multiple times, we'll be covering the Game Boy Advance version. We're going to start with Diddy's Dash, which is basically how good are you at speedrunning. You can choose among the 8 worlds. I'll just choose Pirate Panic, so I can go through this. There will no longer be DK barrels. You have Diddy alone. Your goal is to get to the end of the stage as fast as you can. If you put together a chain of enemy kills, then you can get your clock frozen for a bit of time. And wow, that was dumb of me. This is what happens when I try to speedrun games. And this is also why I don't speedrun games. Just so you know. Yeah, I defeated 2 enemies back to back. If you go into any bonus barrel, then it'll just take you where the end of the bonus barrel is. Yeah, I did not break my record because my record is like about 13 seconds. But that's an idea as to what Diddy's Dash is like. And I did not want to play it again. Quit. Now we've covered that. Next is the bonus games. There are 3 bonus games that have been added. We're going to start with Espresso's Racing. And single player. Quick race, sure. Alright, yeah, we'll just do this. So, Espresso's Racing. It's Espresso from the first game. No longer an animal buddy, but now in a race. Press B to move forward. I think you also have to be holding right, but don't quote me on that. You want to hit these dashes, like those things that I just missed. There were stats for Espresso, which you can change those, but we will go over that later. You might also notice that there is a gold feather and gold dust in the top right corner. As you can see, I can hold up to 5 of those. The gold feather, if you press A in midair, you can do a double jump. The gold dust, if you press R, well, yeah, you can go ahead and do a brief boost, basically. And I am not getting any gold dust or any feathers of the sort. I might actually get last. I got 8. Okay. Let's try to overtake. No, we're gonna take second. Yeah. It's fine. I finished second. Am I gonna go with star? Okay. And then you can see my best lap times. So, next is Funky's Flights, but I'm gonna talk about that one last. So, we're gonna talk about Bag-a-Bug next. Bag-a-Bug is another exclusive minigame. And I will go over more of how you can play these games in the game in a future bonus episode. Actually, I might talk about some of the changes in the game. I'm actually I've been debating what I wanted to do. So I think what I'm actually going to do, in my last session, to fill in the 20 minutes, I just showed off all the Funky's Flights missions, because there's multiple of those, but here I'll just show off like one, and then I'll show off the other changes. But I have to explain Bag-a-Bug. You have to collect as many fireflies as possible while trying to avoid Clubba. If you collect an exclamation mark barrel, you are temporarily invincible from him. If you get hit by him, you will lose all your fireflies. Oh shoot. So, it might be a good idea to avoid him whenever possible. Oh shoot! Alright, I'm fine. I'm not gonna break my record. I'm just gonna state that right now. Go away! There you go, 16. I think my record's 24? 21. Okay. That's enough of Bag-a-Bug. Last one is Funky's Flights. Single player. And I'll just show off Aerial Loop. So, controls are simple. D-pad to move. A button to fire. You hold down the L button to switch to your secondary weapon. And you press select to lower a chain, which is only used for certain missions. So, might not be a bad idea. But as for Aerial Loop itself, you have to fly through each of these rings. Oh, those Superman 64 stuff. Okay, no. And then you gotta land once you fly through all of them. You might notice that I have a health bar in the bottom left, as well as a radar in the bottom right. Now that I've shown off all three minigames, as well as Diddy's Dash, let's look at the game itself, and how it's changed. I'll just open up one of my fully completed files. You can see that the overworld map's different. And you can also see there's a new collectible there listed. And since this is the future of technology, all of our coins that we have are saved, as well as all of our lives. You might also notice that in this game we have to collect 68 DK coins. Most of those added DK coins, by which I mean pretty much all of them, you will get in one place. And yes, you actually do have a menu this time. So now you can view all of Cranky's help. You can see your progress on each of the bonus minigames. You can see your level stats. Over here we have the gyrocopter, which is basically you can go back to the world map anytime you want for free. We have Wrinkly's help. Saving the game, Kong Family Coins. Scrapbook, which I will go over later, and then we can just exit the game. We can also save for free whenever we want to as well. So let's go over some of the new things on the map. We have Cranky's Hut, which is the way Cranky's Hut works. That is the Espresso minigame, which I will explain more in detail later. We have the Kong College, which has another feature, which once again we'll explain later. The Bonus Bonanza, which is pretty much unchanged, except it looks a lot nicer. And we have Funky's Flights 2, which is essentially you play a minigame, like the one I showed you earlier. Once you complete the first minigame, then you can summon his gyrocopter whenever you wish to. Pardon the jump cut, I got interrupted. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of expected it was gonna happen. Back to explaining stuff. Great, I've lost my train of thought now that I have gotten interrupted. Okay. The next thing is the bosses. They have a slight change, which I will show off here. When you start up a boss, you're gonna actually be timed. The idea is you must beat the boss as fast as possible. The first time it is actually normal, like you have no time limit. After that though, it's a race to see if you can beat the boss. And break a record. Dang it. I'm probably not going to be able to do it though, because I'm pretty sure my record is actually pretty decent. But if you do manage to break your current record, you get 6 extra lives. So we will see if I can beat it. If you don't break your record, then you just get nothing. Good day, sir. Otherwise, the bosses themselves are the same, except for one, which I will show off once I take down Crow. Yeah, I didn't break my record. Alright. Let's go ahead and call in the gyrocopter. So, I said that there was something that has been changed. For the most part, these are the same. Crocodile Collar's the same, Creme Key's the same, Crazy Kremlin's the same, Gloomy Gulch is the same, the Flying Croc is the same, the Lost World's the same. What it has one change though is K rules keep. Because one reason I had to change, but I might be thinking of the third game. Well, besides the obvious map. Also, the order of these is actually changed because we have... Let's see, we have Arctic Abyss, which I think that was the first stage anyways. Then we have Castle Crush. Chainlink Chamber is next. Or no, Clapper's Cavern. Windy Well. Chainlink Chamber. Then Toxic Tower. However, one thing that is changed is Stronghold Showdown. Now there's actually a boss here. In the original game, it was like a simple cutscene. Here we have an actual boss. This is Curazine. Say hi. What he's gonna do is he's gonna first summon some cleavers at you, which only take one hit, fortunately. Then he's gonna summon even more cleavers after you. Once again, just take them out. Alright. Now what's gonna happen is be ready, because that's gonna happen. He will try to barbecue you. You wanna try to land a hit on him. Okay, it's 2 hits, that's right. It's expected. There we go, you wanna land 2 hits on him. Remember to jump there, otherwise you will get shocked. Alright. There's 1 hit. And there should be 2. Alright, now for the next bit of this, stay here for a bit because he's going to raise one arm and then pound it down. Once again, land a hit. Now he's going to raise the other arm and put it down. Oh great, that's an incredibly awkward place. Okay, let him shoot his fire. There we go. Now he goes back down. Pounds his fists. Pounds them both down this time. You want to jump on him quickly because he does this. 1 hit finishes him off. I wasn't going for time that time. I was just trying to show off what he's like. Hey, I'm pretty sure that is everything I need to cover. Well, there are added cutscenes, but I will be showing those at another time. Probably during the next bonus video in combination with a montage of all of the first set of new collectibles. And I'm trying to think what else is there that I might want to show off. Because I swear there's something else I want to show off. Yeah, what was... I don't know. Let's actually close this video off with... Well, you can see this is different. I'm trying to think... I know there was something. Shoot. Oh, God. At least, I might as well... Well, I guess one thing I can do is show how each of the world maps have changed. I'm actually just gonna run away. You notice that it's Bag of Bug. The first time you play that, it's actually free. After that, it's 5 coins every time. But yeah, you play at Club's Kiosk. Well, I guess I can show off the rest of the world maps and show how they've changed. This is what Krem Key has become. So you can see... I'm not gonna lie, a lot of these... Well, I guess you expect it, but a lot of these designs are a lot better than the Super Nintendo version. I cannot say words today, apparently. We have Crazy Kremland. It's all one map now, as opposed to being divided into 2 sections. The first of the deck moves. I'm sorry, I still hate that how you have to get the DK coin on the freaking end pole. As for how Gloomy Gulch has changed, I think really the only thing I would be able to point out is the fact that the order that you play the stages in K. Rool's Keep it changes, and that's about all there is to point out. So, I've already shown off what K. Rool's Keep looks like. The Flying Croc. This is its new look. As you can see, pretty good actually. I really like this design. I guess the next thing to show off, because I can, I would show off all the remixes of the song, but I don't want to waste that much time, so I'm only going to show the remix to the fan favorite song, which is, well, yeah, all the music in this game got remixed, which, really nice. A lot of them came out sounding really good. It just felt really weird to me because I played the Game Boy Advance version first, and then the, I cannot speak. I played the Game Boy Advance version first, then the Super Nintendo version, so it just feels really weird to me. Anyways, I might as well show off. Another nice change is the Lost World. In the Super Nintendo version, if you went, like, say I was entering Columbus Kiosk through, say, Crocodile Cauldron, then, but I went to play a level like, say, Fiery Furnace, which I had to be in Gloomy Gulch for. This version fixes that problem. You can access any of the stages at once. All in one gigantic circle. And we have Cranky's Hut here. And Crocodile Core. That will probably be... I'm thinking that will be actually be the finale to this. All the bonus videos is just a round of Crocodile Core. And probably the last thing I will show off. Even if I said I'm not going to explain all of the remixes, I might as well show off a cheat code that I learned earlier. Assuming I can remember it, which I think I can. Go to cheats. If you type in one time, I do believe that is the cheats. It's been a while, so I could be wrong. I got it. You can listen to... you can listen to all the music, which I can at least give you like a few seconds on each one, so I'll let you listen to them for yourself. As soon as I say, looks like we're going to be showing off all the remade music after all. This song is actually completely new, which I will show off where that song belongs. And this is another song I want to make note of because this played near the end of the game in the Super Nintendo version. In this version, it plays near the beginning. Again, it will be explained. And that's all of them. If you want my personal opinion, my favorite song is this one. Which, I should have probably said this earlier, this is the third song that actually has a slight change in where it's played. It's still played near the end of the game, unlike the other two which are played near the beginning. But this one does have a change, because in the original Super Nintendo version, this was the song that played during Stronghold Showdown when you saw DK, along with... I gotta find the song. Along with this song. These two songs were put together as one song. But that will probably about do it for this bonus video. So, next time on Donkey Kong Country 2, I really don't need to say Diddy's Conquest anymore, I guess, but next time, though, on the second bonus episode, we will be showing, or I will be showing off, one of the new collectibles. And then the third bonus episode will probably be the finale of it all, or the grand finale, I don't know. It'll be the last of the bonus episodes, theoretically. And in the next episode, I will also be showing not only that, but I will show not only one of the new collectibles, but also what they do. And I will also show... God damn it, I am very good at talking, apparently. Not only that, I will also show the new cutscenes. There are, I do believe, 3 of them, I think, maybe, I don't know. So, I will see you guys then.